Hi there, it's Ruth at Artful Stampin', and I'm so excited. Today is the 1st of June. That means you can order from this catalogue today and for the rest of the year until the 31st of May 2017. Right, I'm going to do a quick whiz through the catalogue, showing you some of my favourite new products, and also introduce to you again the new colours. Now I'm sure you've already seen some of the new colours on the internet, but I've just been making some new cards and thought I'd just like to have a quick show. So I just want to first of all start going through the catalogue. They've done their wonderful index here at the front, so it kind of makes it a bit easier to find stamp sets for the occasion that you need them for. And I love again that Stampin' Up have put all the colours that we do right at the front of the catalogue. It makes it really easy to reference. So here we go with the new in colours here. And these are going to be with us until 2018. We've got last year's in colours, and these will be with us for another year. And they just work beautifully together, and also with the existing palette that we have. Okay, so I'll just quickly go through some cards that I've been making using the new colours. This is Peekaboo Peach, and I've been using Grateful for You, I think that's the name of the set. Or Grateful Bunch. I keep getting muddled up between the two names. Anyway, it's Grateful for You, and it has a little flower punch to match it. And I've also been using Rose Wonder as well. So these flowers are from Rose Wonder, and I've been doing a little bit of blender pen using there. So this is Sweet Sugar Plum. This is Flirty Flamingo. Dapper Denim. Now the little splats that you can see there are actually crumb cake, so that's the only other colour that I've used in terms of ink, and of course Whisper White cardstock there. This is Emerald Envy. And then here are a couple of cards where I've mixed the colours with some existing colours in our palette. So this one I've used a little bit of Mint Macaron there and some Blushing Bride. And that works really well with the Flirty Flamingo and the Sweet Sugar Plum. And then on this one here, I've done a whole mixture of blues actually. I've got Island Indigo, Dapper Denim, what else did I use? Bermuda Bay, that was the other colour. And they just, seem to go really well together. Right, so let's get on with my catalogue review, and as I go through I'll also show a few more samples. So let's go straight to it. Now I'm really pleased about this kit. This is a new kit that's coming out. I've had a chance to play with it myself and I absolutely love it. You not only get all the different items to make the cards, you also get this stamp set here and a little mini ink pad and a little block. So here are some cards that I've already made, and I followed the instructions as set out. And those are blank ones ready to be decorated. And I didn't use, no, sorry, I'm thinking about something else. I did use the stamp set from this one, and sometimes I wouldn't use the one that they recommended. The sentiment they recommended, but I kind of change them up sometimes. But there we go. That's the great thing about Stampin' Up. You can kind of make it your own. Right, so next item. If I go through every single page, I'll be here for a very long time. So I'm just going to go straight to all the different pages that I really want to show you. I'm so pleased that they've brought back a Christmas section. I know a lot of card makers like making their Christmas cards throughout the year, or they make quite a head start maybe at summertime. So this is a lovely new sentiment stamp, Christmas stamp set. We've got some old favourites that have returned, and we also have a lovely new kind of nativity one here, which I know some of my customers will really love. So here we have a really nice set that's kind of all a thank you type one, but here we've got all the lovely new in colours and how they kind of look good together. So I just wanted to show you all those colours there. This is a lovely stamp set that I've had the joy of playing with already, and it has a lovely DSP range there, and I've already had a play making some cards with the papers, and one of the framelits dies that are actually returning again this year. There we go. You can see how the patterned paper is just so lovely that I try not to cover it up too much with the embellishments. I try and keep it quite, in the corner so that you can actually enjoy the pretty paper. Oh, now this is a new product I can tell you about now. This is copper embossing powder. So this is a lovely new addition to the silver and gold embossing powder that we carry. And here I've used the fine tip glue pen just to add a little bit of extra shine to those hearts. And that one there. Right. So keep going. Got all my little tabs here. Oh, now this one is a lovely stamp set. Lots and lots of great sentiments here in a really lovely font. As you know, I'm a bit into my fonts, and I like them to work well with the words. And this one has a really gorgeous thinlits die to match it. I don't know if you can see the detail on there, but there's some really, really beautiful flourishes that come with this set, and I can't wait to get my hands on this one. This is a lovely Christian sentiment set. Again, just lovely simple sentiments. I'm praying for you, and a quote of scripture, and a lovely dove. And I really miss the Christmas dove from last Christmas, so it's quite nice to have another dove back again. Now this one is so cute. We all ummed and ahed when we oohed and ahed rather than sorry, when we saw this on stage in Telford. We love the idea of this one. Foxes are very on trend at the moment, and this one has a matching punch, which we're really pleased about. So there's a punch that matches all the different shapes, and you can have great fun putting those together. Not only are there foxes, there's little like cat faces, and you can turn it into a raccoon and all sorts of things, and you can mix and match the bodies and the heads and create little scenes. And yeah, I think it's gorgeous. I'm looking forward to see what people make with this one. Got some old favourites returning. This teddy bear is just taken Pinterest by storm. I've seen lots and lots of cards with this. It's just so cute. It's a 3-step stamping one, and yeah, very simple to cut out. There's not a die to match it, but it's a very simple one to cut out. So I look forward to playing with that one soon. I'm really pleased that there's a lovely fairy stamp set. I know a few little girls that are going to be very pleased about that. We also have a new flower punch to match this floral stamp set. So it's a flower punch that punches out the petals and flowers. So for those of you who've seen some of my other Stampin' Up videos, you know that I'm really into my flowers. This one I'm also pleased about. These little tiny thinlits to match these little images for this jam jar stamp set is gorgeous, and I can see lots of people making shaker cards with this. And I'm going to be showing you a product in a second that will make shaker cards really easy to make. Now this one, I'm really glad that this has made it in here, because it's nice to have some alternative cards for men or people who just have other hobbies. You know, I know there's ladies who enjoy biking as well. So I think this is quite a lovely kind of grungy stamp set. It's a great addition, and it also has a really nice kind of grungy background there that would be useful. Why am I now I remember why I'm showing you this one. This is a border set. Now, I have to confess, when I first saw this, I thought there'd been a printing error. I thought, why is there a space here? Surely that border needs to go all the way across. Now, the reason why it doesn't is so that you can actually stamp the sentiments in between the border, as shown by this sample here. So here we've got the border, and then the sentiment, and then the border continues. Okay, so when you have a look at this in your catalogue, don't think that there's a printing error. It's actually designed like that. Okay, pineapples are really on trend at the moment. I don't understand it myself, but I love eating pineapples, but I don't understand why it's on trend, but there we go. Anyway, Stampin' Up is on trend. Good to know. This stamp set, I know that for those of people who do a lot of wedding type crafting or personalisation, maybe banners and door and plaques, they will love this set. It's quite pricey, but I think it's definitely worth the value. It's a whole set of alphabets, and they come in this size, the same size as the numbers that we've all been seeing in the spring summer catalogue, and there are framelets to match it. So it is a hefty investment. So if this is something that you're interested in, it might be worth having a party or even signing up yourself as a demonstrator to get the discount to purchase this stamp set. But I can see this one being quite popular. Some really lovely new floral stamp sets. Now the reason I come to this one is because I really love this page. It's very grungy, it's very on trend. It's not, I know it's not perhaps to everybody's taste, but I do know that this kind of very grungy style is quite fashionable at the moment. I love this sunburst ray here, and I can look forward to playing with that one. Right. Oh, now this is exciting. We have 3 ombre ink pads on offer. Now I've never used ombre ink pads before, so I'm really excited to and looking forward to having a play with them, but it makes creating ombre effects so much easier than having to stamp off and stamp off and stamp off and stamp on. And they've also designed images to actually use to really show off the ombre effect at its best. Of course, you don't have to use these stamp sets, you can use anything that you want, even across the page. This one here would look lovely on the ombre ink pad. So yeah, looking forward to playing with those ones. Now this stamp set has already been available to some Stampin' Up demonstrators, and there's been lots and lots of buzz around this one, and it sounds like it might go out of stock for a little while as they just replenish the stocks, but don't worry, it will come, it will be available. It might mean that you might have to look at something else in the catalogue for a few weeks while new stocks are coming in. Okay, now this set I'm really pleased about. It's an alphabet stamp set. I was really sad to see the alphabet rotary stamp going, so I was really happy to see this as an alternative. The other thing I'm really pleased about is that we have extra vowels, because sometimes when you're trying to stamp a phrase or a word, you need an extra couple of vowels here and there. Of course, you know, it's not exhaustive, but it is useful. You've got 2 different styles as well. This style doesn't have the extra vowels, but this one does. Now, for those of you who stamp cards and are selling them, please remember we have an angel policy, so it's advisable and recommended that you purchase a stamp set like this that has the copyright Stampin' Up logo on it, so that you can stamp the back of your cards before selling them, and that is something that is required for you if you're going to be selling cards with any Stampin' Up product on them. There's a new alphabet set there as well. Okay, right, now this gorgeous gift bag kit I've had a play with, and it is beautiful, and I think I've shown some of the pictures already on my blog. So do head over there, artfulstampin.co.uk, if you haven't been there already. This is a new set of new tin of card set, and it has this really fabulous sentiment set. So even if you don't have the tin of card set, this is a very good catch-all sentiment set, and it even has a Christmas in there that you can use, and a wedding and congratulations and all sorts of things, happy birthdays and all sorts. Oh, now this set I'm really excited to get my hands on. It's a new Project Life kit. There's I think 3 new kits, and the design on these are absolutely beautiful. They have been hand painted and reproduced, and they've also created an accessory pack that includes stamps this time. So I can really imagine myself using these to actually make cards, not just on my Project Life projects. And here are some more other bits and pieces that are new and available. Okay, now on this page here, you may notice that the offer that Stampin' Up used to do with the new ink colours, where you could purchase all the new ink pads and the card stock for £30, doesn't exist anymore. You can purchase the new ink colours as a set together for £25.50, and then if you want the pack of cardstock, you can purchase that separately. Now, if you are a customer of mine or would like to be a customer of mine, I'm doing a special offer that if you place an order with me, but you need to contact me directly to be able to claim this order, if you would like the new ink pads and the card stock for last year's prices of £30, that's a saving of £2.75, you need to contact me to place an order and I will honour last year's prices. Okay, so that's just an offer that I personally am giving to my customers. That is not an offer from Stampin' Up. So please do contact me and to discuss that. You can do so via, again, my website, artfulstamping.co.uk, or Facebook or Instagram. Okay, so moving on, there are some really beautiful new papers, and in the next week or so I'm going to be talking about a paper share that I'll be doing, and also paper share of the card stock. These are quite popular for people to be able to get their hands on, you know, 1 or 2 sheets of each of the different designs, so that you've got lots and lots to have a play with. Okay, now on this page please note there are some new doilies available. Okay, I've not had a play with them yet, and so I'm looking forward to being able to order those. And also there's a new little set of in colour doilies, last year's in colour doilies, and that's new this year. Again, we've got the designer series paper stacks, which are fantastic value for money. I've got just a few samples here of the designs. So they're double-sided, so on one side you have script and spots, and then one side you have flowers and stripes. And you get, you get 4 each of 2 double-sided designs. So you get 40 sheets in total for £20, which is, I think, excellent value for money. Right, so we're nearly there, and no time is moving on. Right, I'm really excited about these clear cellophane boxes. They're going to make gift giving really exciting. There are also some new embellishments, clips here, and some new enamel shapes. The little dots have gone now. We've got these new little enamel shapes in hearts and stars and dots. Okay, there are some new ribbons. I'm really excited about this pom-pom trim. It's the little girl in me. I love pom-poms. Okay, so pom-pom trim, and there's new lace, and also there's new ruffled ribbon, and I have some of that here to show you. It's a really lovely quality, and it's really great for tying bows and using across cards, as I showed you on one of my samples here. Look, I've got to use a little bit of the ribbon across there. Okay, now here is quite an exciting new product. Stampin' Up are selling 5 of the, in one pack, 5 uninked Stampin' spots. Okay, now I think this is, again, excellent news, because this means that you can kind of do a, try it out, try the colour out before you buy. So if you're thinking of using a colour and you want to have a bit of a play with it, but you don't want to buy the big ink pad, then you can buy the little spots and ink them up yourself with a re-inker. The other thing it's useful for is if you're going on holiday and you don't want to take your whole craft room and you want to just ink up a few spots with the colours that you're going to be using with a little craft kit, then that's great for doing that. Here are the ombre ink pads. So we've got Rich Razzleberry, Bermuda Bay and Calypso Coral, and those are the ink pads that are going to be available. Some of you may have noticed that the brayer has gone, the traditional rubber brayer, but we do have these alternative little sponge brayers instead. Now they're not designed to last forever, so you can, and they're not very expensive. You get, for £7.25, you get 2 handles and 4 sponges. They're washable, so you can use them on different colours. So again, I'm looking forward to having a little play with that. Now, why have I shown you this page? Is there something new? The foam adhesive strips. Okay, so you remember I said to you I was going to show you something to make shaker cards a bit easier to make. These foam adhesive strips come in strips, basically, and they're a little bit thicker than our dimensionals, and you just cut them to size. And so if you're making shaker cards, it makes it so much easier to put these round the borders, so your little bits and bobs don't fall out of your shaker card. You get, I forgot to say, you get 2 sheets of these. Okay, you don't just get the one, you get 2. Okay, we're nearly there with my little review punch page. I'm always eager to find out what punches are new, as I think they're such an invaluable tool. This banner punch is really fabulous. I've managed to get my hands on this one already, and it's lovely to work with. It just gives a slightly nice alternative to just a straight banner. There's a new classic label there, and this one is really fun. I can see people using this to make little shields and obviously road signs and things like that, but yeah, really cute. Is there anything new on here? Oh yes, the sprinkles one. This is so you can make little sprinkles for your confetti cards, your shaker cards. And is there anything else new on this one? No. Turn the page. Okay, so I already referred to the new Fox Punch, the festive flower staying, which is really good news. And then there's this blossom builder where you can punch out all the different elements of a flower and create various different flowers. So again, I'm really looking forward to this one. Right, nearly at the end. So here we've got a few more embossing folders, a few new designs, and what's great is that Stampin' Up have written new next to all the ones that are new. There's lots and lots of new thinlits. It's taken me quite a while to kind of really sit down and look at them all and think through which ones I'm personally going to be using lots of. But I love the range this year. It's probably the most comprehensive thinlits and framelits range that has been out for Stampin' Up ever. Okay, so that brings me on to how can you get your hands on some of this stuff for free. So there's a fabulous offer in June. If you sign up in June for £99, you will get a £130 of product, and you can get 2 stamp sets of your choice completely free. Okay, so it's worth thinking about if it's something that if you enjoy Stampin' Up products. It's okay if you want to sign up as a hobby demonstrator. I've got quite a few downline who are hobby demonstrators, and some who now decided to make it a little bit of extra money as well. So do have a chat to me, do contact me, and I'm happy to talk through what it's like to be a demonstrator. The other option is to have a party. So you can either have one in your home or you can have an online one, and the rewards are fabulous. So once the party total goes over £150, you can earn 10% to spend on whatever you want out of the catalogues, and the more that the party totals, the more earnings that you get. Right, whew, that was a bit of a marathon, and but a wonderful one, really exciting, and I'm looking forward to the year ahead to be able to introduce more and more of these products throughout my videos and things. Thank you so much if you've subscribed to me. If you haven't already, please do. My videos are not normally this long, but we have lots of fun usually in them, and I look forward to getting to know what your favourite new products are going to be over the year ahead. Okay, well, take care for now, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.